Vlogmas.
Today, we're gonna help you get clean and style.
Clean and style.
Clean, like the in style while you're getting clean.
Yeah,
That's
I know
not
what
right.
you meant, yeah. We're making winter bath bombs, okay? I love a good bath bomb. Casey's not the biggest fan of baths.
Right, I love the idea of it, and I kind of, when we remodeled our bathroom, we didn't remodel it, when it was remodeled, I was like, couldn't wait to get a bath, but I realized like I don't really like it. I mean, I don't know, I should, but I just don't. But a lot of people do, and these are fun to make. They're good gifts.
Yeah, they are really great gifts. And even I actually bought this bath bomb set on
The Zon.
And I have no idea where this is, but they come with these bags that you can put your bath bomb in, and then you seal it with a hair dryer. I have no idea where they are, because I did that to one of ours, and then I was like, I cannot do this to all of them. But it comes with 6 bath bomb, like metal circle things to make your bath bomb. And then it also comes with these measuring tools that I'm not using because I don't know what they are. They have numbers on them. And a little paintbrush, which you will need. So, let's do it. First, what we're going to do is we're going to use our scale. Okay, you have to have a scale so you can measure.
Because it's weight based.
It's weight based. There is like baking soda in the air right now. So, actually give me that one first. Yep. So, for the dry ingredients, you're going to need Epsom salt, cornstarch,
Citric acid,
baking soda, and that's it for the dry ingredients. And for the wet ingredients, you're going to need, I have some vanilla and peppermint extract for our winter scent, but you could do any kind of essential oil or basically whatever you want. And coconut oil that's melted. I'm not picking that up because it's so hot, but that's all you need, and the scale. So first, we're going to measure 2 ounces each of Epsom salt, citric acid, and cornstarch.
it's not working. Okay.
And then we need 4 ounces of baking soda, and I don't even know if I have enough of that here. So, if you'll take the fork, Casey, and mix that all together. And I'm gonna start mixing the wet ingredients. You see this powder? So I'm gonna put 1 1/4 teaspoon of melted coconut oil in a different bowl. 1 teaspoon. And I have a fork. And then we're gonna do,
Oh my. Slinging that around.
oh, I didn't realize, and 1 teaspoon of water. And then, oh, I forgot to say that you can use food coloring if you want. I have that. We're gonna do like a bluish green for our winter color. All right.
Can I talk about, I don't know if you've noticed in the last few videos, before I had lovely nails, and now I don't. And
Yeah.
it's very sad, although so much easier to do things.
It is, yeah. We both had fake.
More blue.
We had, give me the other fork, fake length, and we had dip powder on, and anyway, it looked really nice. And then you know, it became like week 3 and we had to take it off because it had grown out so much. And then it was really sad when we had to take them off because it looked like we cut half our fingers off.
Yeah, and see, I can't grow nails. Savannah can, but mine are so sad, so sad. I just want you to know that Savannah is referring to our own tutorial on our blog.
Okay, so I before used apparently 10 drops of essential oil. So we're just gonna guess about this. This is our color situation right now. If you can tell, it's like
this is gonna get
green.
Mixed with all of this.
Yeah, when we make it looks really dark in here, which you really can't tell. But when it gets mixed with all this, it's gonna be a lot lighter. So I'm gonna use peppermint.
Really, this is like food grade stuff. It'd be, you know, we just don't have any.
Yeah, but this is totally okay because, I mean, you know, if you can eat it, you can take a bath.
Well, sure.
Sure. Okay, let's smell this. Kind of smells like gum.
Uh-huh.
Do you want more vanilla?
Yeah.
Just a little more. Okay, so the next part is actually a little stressful the first time you do it. So you're going to take your dry mixture and everything, make sure your wet mixture is mixed up really well. And you're literally going to drizzle a teeny bit of the wet mixture into the dry mixture and stir it up. And then you're gonna start using your hands. Can you do that? To just like mix it, okay? So I'm gonna start just drizzling tiny little drops, and you gotta stir it really quickly because it'll start making noise. What's it called? Fizzing. You know when you mix water and baking soda, that's what's happening.
I see. It's hard to believe that this is ever gonna
be a bath
bath bomb.
Okay, you can start using, let's move this. Just start doing that. You could probably, here, get that off of there. Mix it real good. It's actually way better with 2 people. Okay. Oh no! I dropped some over here. It's already starting to look like, it's kind of like a mint green color. Alright, I'm gonna pour the rest of this in there. When you squeeze it, does it stick together a little bit? Yeah. See how Casey squeezed this and it's sticking together and like clumping into one piece? That's what you want. And you know, that's when you're like, great, I get to make bath bombs now. So, what you're gonna do is take half of your one half and scoop it up. Scoop up your mixture and squish it down in there. And scoop it again. Smash it down. It like looks like gum, smells like gum. And you want it to be like heaping. Like that. Okay, and then you do it on the other side too. I mean with your other.
I think it was bath bombs you said you liked making. I just remember you saying you liked making, they're fun to make.
Oh yeah, these are fun to make.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think it's fun?
Yeah, it's fun to smush it in. I like that.
Yeah. And then you're just, when you have both of them, make sure that they are, you know, heaping over. You're going to shove them together and then twist as you close it together. It's going to fall out. Excess is going to fall out. So you just need to make sure you're squeezing it and over the thing until they are touching. And then you can use this little paintbrush just to get the excess out of there. And then you just take it out. go. And you can also use this to get the seam.
Is it gonna ever come together more than that?
Yeah, twist it. Or did you like twist it? It's okay if it doesn't. Yeah.
I feel like it's getting a little like, okay.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave these out to dry at least overnight, but 24 hours is best. The longer the better. Even if you don't package it until it's completely dried out.
That is so cute.
So cute. And then you just lay it on paper towel and let it dry out. That's it.
That's so easy and fun.
It is so fun. And these, you probably can't tell, but I'll take a photo and you'll be able to see. But they're even just got little specks in it just naturally, and it just looks, it is very wintry.
Mm-hmm.
Winter mint, that's what they would be called. Winter mint bath bombs. I might just make 3 medium size. So that's it, guys. Just let it dry and then you're ready to go.
Give them to all your friends. It doesn't take any time at all.
It really doesn't. It smells really good.
Oh, yes it does.
It's kind of like you want to eat it, actually.
But probably don't.
All right, well, thanks so much for Hey, Casey said get out of here. No. Thanks so much for watching. Casey's gonna finish this up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.